Hello, everybody. Today I want to talk about a little bit about something that I've learned on my own journey, through my own struggles, through courses of action taken only by choices by my own self, influenced by nobody else. Choices I've made only by my own decisions. And recently, I've realized that, the power of my own life, I have allowed myself to give it away. I've literally given the power of my life, the power to believe in myself. I give it away to people too easy, from my parents to teachers, allowing their influence to echo throughout the years of my life. And it really has made a really big difference on the way I see life and the way that I'd lived life and the way life affected me. And I'm now at this point to where I realize that it is mandatory for me to take back the power of my life and to allow the influences of life to influence me the way I need them to, the way I want them to not allow others to influence me, but to take a course of action to where I find the answers on my own. I find that I give my power to too many people, the ability to have say-so over my life, say-so over how things influence me or how I influence others. And today I take back my power. Today I've been under the course of learning who I am and learning my life and learning what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And today I take the power back from everybody that I've ever given power to. Now, I don't need to do this in a rude way, a disrespectful way, but I do this by choosing to take courses of action, by choices not influenced by anyone, to find out on my own merit, on my own, course, whether things are what they say they are, what people say what they are. Now, I don't have to be rude about it. I don't have to be disrespectful about it. I can be kind about it and, still allow people around me to see that I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but I am still trying to journey through the void of life that most people are too scared to go through. I'm willing to journey through the struggles of my own mind, to question whether the influences of my life, my whole life, were right or wrong. Whether I chose to react to things in my life rightfully, whether I was able to handle tragic moments or tragic things or things that would happen to me that I had no real power over. How did I handle those? I had the power of how to handle those things and what the outcomes of those things were. But, did I give that power of it too much to it? Did I focus too much on giving my power up than keeping my power and making sure I strive forward and grow from things? Now, I'm at this point to where I have to have my power back because I cannot continue on without the power of my life. The core power of realizing that I could be the Christopher Columbus of my own mind and journey through the things that other people may not want to, and find out what I may be missing. I've realized that, I cannot go down any of this course blaming anyone, giving responsibility of whatever's happened to me or whatever I've been through on anyone else. I take full responsibility of my life, and I take full power of my life back from everything I've ever given my power to. And it's opened up my mind so much more when I'm learning to just take my power back. in my ability to speak up, but I don't have to speak up in a rude way or in a disrespectful way or an aggressive way, but speak up for the sake of I have my own mind. I have been created to be on this earth as a powerful human being to do something good for this world and for each other. We all have that responsibility. Every generation has a responsibility to the next generation and to pay respect to the previous generations. We have been missing out on so many things due to the way things are in this world right now. And we are in this nation specifically, we have been persuaded to believe that this life that has been designed and presented to us is the correct way of life. Now, just as the people were learning what life was as trying to design a good course of life for all people in this nation, there has been mistakes, and due to the lack of understanding the mind and understanding human beings and taking the time to understand the mind and human beings, people have allowed poisons to seep into the mind and seep into things that have now become part of our society, that we have now, it is now our responsibility as the people to take back our power of our mind and take back our abilities and take back what we know is right and what we know is not right. And that all starts with the power of your mind, the power of taking the journey, realizing that we have put so much other things on hold as far as, our lives go, for the sake of things that are really just not things that pay out in the end. They don't create good memories. They don't create good times. They don't create a whole lot of really good quality, genuine, authentic memories and good times and good days and good futures and good lives. We are producing lives that are very chaotic, a society that is full of crime and drugs, and it's just crazy out there right now. And the reason why is because the results of the things that we've been trying to do for society have failed, and we need to now take back as the people our own mind, so we can start making a challenge against the force of what's taking out of society's character and pushing us in directions that are not good. We need to represent ourselves by taking back the power we give everybody else, and by representing ourselves in a good way that represents something that is worth following and worth loving and worth being part of.